Welcome to Mike Brown Barbecue. Today I'm going to show you how to make the easiest dessert you can make on any smoker on this 250 gallon offset smoker. Alright folks, stay tuned. So I just finished up a cook and I wanted to show y'all one of the easiest desserts you can do on any pit. Today we're going to do it on a 250 gallon offset smoker, but you can do this on a pellet grill, you can do it in the oven. It's super easy dessert, and we're going to make two of them. We're going to make one apple pie and one cherry. What you'll start with is apple pie filling. Make sure you get all of it out of there. Sometimes you'll have some pieces stuck in the bottom of the can, like so. About 3 cans. This is a 6-pound, 10-full pan. A little cheap one from Brookshire Brothers. You don't need to get fancy with this. You could put it in cast iron and do stuff like that, but me, I don't need to do that. Alright, so that's the apple. I'm gonna take it, spread it out a little even. Shake it a little bit, that'll help. Now we'll move on to the cherry, and we'll do the same thing. Come out here with the cherry. Damn it. Sometimes that gets a little slippery. Make sure you get everything out of there. You don't want to waste none of your goodness. Take you a minute, shake it out, get it even. Both of them just like so. Then what you're going to do next, take you some yellow cake mix, dry. Don't put it on wet. You're going to sprinkle a light coat over it until you get everything covered up real good. It doesn't help that I'm doing this outside and we got a lot of wind. Kind of break your clumps up a little bit. And then again, shake it just a little bit like that. The apples are real uneven, so some of them may not get covered up quite good. But the cherry, not so much. Cherry now. Sometimes this stuff will clump up on you. Just a little bit. Take it in the bag and get your clumps out. Shake everything out. Just like that. Now what we're going to do next, sprinkle just a little bit of brown sugar here and there. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Just like that. Alright. And this is the most important part of it all. Is any type of spray butter. Or you can melt butter and pour it on you, but I find spray butter makes it a lot easier. You just come on here and get the top of this real buttery. this will do. Let's help this crisp up. Every now and again you gotta unscrew this cap off of this thing and get it coated real good with butter, as much as you want. What it's gonna do is harden that up and turn it into a crisp. Or I'll give you another alternative you can do here. And that's squeezable butter. Or you can just pour it on just like this. It's gonna melt regardless. Alright, so that's about all I'm gonna butter on the top. Little gripper on top of the spray butter. It's kind of greasy, kind of hard to do. But you can melt your own butter down. You can use spray butter. You can use whatever you want. So we're going to go ahead and go get these put on the smoker. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the fire to make this work. Stay tuned. Alright folks, time has come to put these on. We're just going to put them on right here in the middle. Cherry right there. And the apple right there. And we're going to shut this down and let it do its thing. I'll bring you back here in a minute and show you how we're going to do this fire. Stay tuned. Alright folks, our dessert is on. I've done had a fire going. I just finished cooking some quail. And that fire is about gone. Smash this up to our new coal bed. Try not to stir everything around too much. You'll get ashes all in your dessert. So we'll start out by going with some dry water oat. One on this side. One in the middle. And then one on that side. And we'll do 2 pieces of pecan up on top. Give it a little bit more of a unique flavor. That's going to catch. We'll let this do its thing. These desserts take about an hour, hour and a half at 300, 325 for them to crisp up on top. We'll let this ride out for an hour. Then I'll come back and check it and I'll show you what I look for when I pull these. But regardless, it's going to be some good eating. So that's taking off. I don't care if this fire gets wild at this point. That's what I want. I want a little bit of wildfire to help crisp up the top of that cake mix that we put on top of the desserts. So I'm going to close this down to about 2 inches. And I'm going to let it do its thing. And I will bring you guys back in an hour. Stay tuned. Folks. So it has been exactly an hour. We've been running 325, 350. Temp's starting to drop. So let's check and see if this is crisp up on the top like we want it. It's getting there, but not quite. Still a little bit soft right there. I'm going to let this go for probably another 45 minutes. It's still got some crisping up to do. Some spots are a little bit crisper than others. But we'll let that keep going. What I am going to do is take my trusty Sleeper barbecue towel and rotate these. Just like that. Reason being is this edge right here is not quite catching the heat like it does on the exit. So I'm crispy over here, but I'm soft over here. So we'll rotate them and let them cook for the next hour like this. We'll go ahead and get this shut down, and we are going to have to manage this fire a little bit. So I'll bring y'all in for that. Stay tuned. Alright guys, This will be the last time we manage to fire for our smoked dump cakes is what I'm going to call them. We don't need much. We still got a pretty hot fire, but I'm just going to add 2 more pieces of wood to this. Keep it going hot. I'm not going to stir this around too much. We can break up just a little bit here and there. And what I'm going to do, put a piece right there and a piece right there and call it good. Like I said, I don't want to stir that around and get ashes all in my dessert. And this ain't nothing we got to cook low and slow. You want it a little wild. You want it hot to crisp the top of that cake layer on top, get it crispy, which we're almost there. So this will carry me over to the end of the cook, and we'll check back up on that dump cake here in about 45 minutes. Y'all stay tuned. Alright folks, so we're running 350. I got a feeling that dessert's about right where I want it. So let's check it out. See the cherries bowing out over here? Yeah. What you want is the top of this to get hard, and the top is hard. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to call that done. I'm going to take these off and let them cool for a little bit, and then I'll show you how I plate this up. Stay tuned. Alright folks, so here's the finished product out of the pit. I can feel this right here, and it's hard. What you want. You want it to be hard and crispy. So that's what it's looking like. We'll go ahead, we'll let these cool off for about an hour, and then we'll dig into them. Stay tuned. Alright folks, so we're here for the taste test. I got some homemade vanilla ice cream. The apples right here. Cherries right there. See here how hard that's gotten. So let's give it a try. Alright, so we'll give this apple a try first. Make sure we get some of that crunchy goodness. Here we go. That crust took in a lot of that pecan smoke. I can taste it. It's good. Alright, now we'll give the cherry a try. The cherry. Man, that's so good. You pair this with some of that homemade vanilla ice cream, Bluebell. Can't beat it. The whole key to making this dessert successful is getting the top of that crust, that cake mix, crunchy. You can't get the top of this cake mix crunchy, and it just turns into goo. I don't know if you can hear the crunching on my mic or not, but it's awesome. This is a very easy dessert to do on the smoker. Doesn't take no time at all. This took about an hour and a half at 350-ish, and everybody's gonna love it. I like the apple more than I like cherry. My personal preference, but it's buttery, it's crunchy, and it's sweet. That butter soaks into the top of that yellow cake mix, and then it gets hard on top and gives you a crunch texture to it. So you can't go wrong with that. So all in all, it's very good. Encourage you guys to make it. It's something easy. You don't have to make it on a 250-gallon offset smoker. It's the first time I've ever done it on my 250-gallon offset smoker. Normally, I put it on my big pellet smoker over there and do it on that because it's just easier to bake on that thing with a more consistent heat that puts out versus the airflow on this 250-gallon. But I've never got that level of smoke flavor on this dessert as I did in that 250-gallon. So that may be my new go-to. That pecan smoke, it sticks out like a sore thumb, but in a very good way. It's awesome. Can't go wrong with this. Make this for 4th of July, make it for a big family get together. You make it, you can't go wrong. It's not real expensive to make. You buy the cherry pie filling, the apple pie filling, or make your own pie filling, and just some yellow cake mix. Dump it on top, put the butter on top, sprinkle some brown sugar or white sugar, whatever you prefer, and cook it till the top gets hard and crispy. Can't go wrong with it. I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, peace out.